Please welcome Engineer Ibrahim. He's Conformity Specialist Engineer and Quality Team Leader at GCC Standardization Organization with over 10 years of expertise in tire and motorcycle regulations. Today, he will enlighten us on digital transformation and sustainability in MUTABIQ program platform, offering insights into quality management and environmental sustainability in the automotive industry.
Uh, Good afternoon, everybody, and I would like to thank Automechanika Riyadh organizer to have a chance as speaker to be here to present very interesting topic about the digital transformations and how uh, is being in MUTABIQ platform is sustainable since 2011. We will talk about who we are and what are the digitals and transformations tools and what are the GSOA services which are service to our stakeholders and customers. What is our MUTABIQ platform, and we will show you after my sessions a video about MUTABIQ platform. What are the main MUTABIQ platform services? What are the advantage of digital transformation in MUTABIQ system, and what is the challenge of digital transformation in MUTABIQ platform? And finally, how was before 2011 and now in GSO as well. Actually, the GSO is the non-profit original organizations starting operations since 2004. We have 7 member countries, which are GCC corporations, consuls, and Yemen's, and actually Yemen's join us since 2010, sorry. And we have the headquarter in Riyadh, is the capital of Saudi Arabia. What is the main GSO mandates? Actually, I will focus in the setting safety essential requirements to provide safety product in our regions, also to protect our environment and to provide very high quality in the citizens and residents who is living in our regions. Which are the GSO member countries, which are Saudi Arabia, yes, Emirates, Oman, Kuwait, Qatar, and Bahrain, and Yemen. And Mr. Saad, he is actually from SASO. It's one of the most strategy stakeholder in GSO. This is that GSO structures. We have the presidents. We have 5 main departments. Actually, presidents, it is changed every 3 years, and it could be 3 years more renewal. Since 2004, we have the president from Emirates, then Bahrain, Oman, and we have new president from Qatar. Actually, I am from conformity department in certifications. It's concerned to have the certification and certification for vehicles, tires, and motorcycles. But in this presentation, I will focus in the IT solution, because we're talking about the how, as the GSO, it is lead that technical transformations, especially in the MUTABIQ systems. As in the staff in GSO, we are proud in the GSO to one of the organization in our regions leads in the digital transformations as well. As I said, as I am, we are in GSO. It is original organizations. We sign more than 70 memos and corporations agreements like ISO, IEC, and ITCU, and so on. Actually, what is the digital transformations tools? Since 1940, we find the world find the transistors since 19 60, this is microprocessors. Computer process, it is found in 1980, 1990, we found the internet, 2000, we can use the mobiles, 2010, we find the cloudings, and since 2020, we have the AI. So how can the organizations have the digital transformation, and how is sustainable in these sectors? Because all the organizations that wants to be sustainable in these sectors, you have to be aligned to the technologies, okay? If any organizations, any company, it is not in line with the technology existing now or in the futures, it will be died. It is exactly what is happening in the Nokia. In the Nokia, why we don't have now Nokia? Why we now find Samsung, Huawei, iPhone? Because they are in line with the technologies. Same in the GSO. In GSO, we have actually we have all of staffs. We have laptops. We have very high speeds of internet. We have also the mobiles. But what is the different in the GSO? Actually, it's in the MUTABIQ systems. If you want to download in iOS or Android, we can find MUTABIQ system in your mobiles. Also, we have huge informations. We have huge informations, and how we can save it. We have saved it in the cloud, and we can use the Amazon. And also, we are in line now to use the AI to the customer service, because we receive a lot of questions from our customers, with our stakeholders. This question, it is repeating every day. So to save the time, to save our sources, we thinking now to how to use the AI to in the customer supports to help us in this field. Actually, what are the main e-services which are now served to our customers? We are the standard stores. Actually, we have 1,000 of stores in our GSO stores, and the customers or anyone who want to buy our regulations, he can find it very easy by search it, either by numbers or by the title of the standards, or only to enter or to type it some of the words in the ISO. And he can also buy online. We have also the Gulf Conformity Mark. Actually, the customers or the stakeholders or the notifications bodies, they can find it, all the product register and contain the Gulf mark. There is also energy efficiency rating. It is interface to Al Hazm. It is Sultanate of Oman and in Bahrain to have the energy efficiency ratings for air conditioning in Oman and Bahrain. And also we have notification system to find all the conformity assessment bodies that has authorized to give the Gulf mark. We have also agents. This is recently implemented since 2022 to exchange the dangerous products among the GSO member countries. We have also training programs. Anybody can see it, what is the trainings yearly provided in GSO, and he can also buy online. Finally, we have also Gulf communities. We have hundreds of Gulf communities in GSO, and how is um, and how is management these Gulf communities, rather using the emails. They are communications between Gulf community within this community, upload, download the files. Finally, we have hundreds, we have tens of internal services like employee, strategy, admin, communication, and so on. Uh, Finally, we have the MUTABIQ. This is finally. This is for conformity certificate and fuel efficiency labels for motor vehicles, motorcycles, and tires. Actually, this is very unique. Uh, it is very unique platforms. You will not find it in any other places around the world because we are developing since 2011. Actually, GSO is the first organization in conformity assessment activities. He's developed these very unique platforms. Actually, we launched it in Dubai Expo 2020 because before it is called electronic conformity certificate system, but we now call it MUTABIQ systems. Actually, MUTABIQ systems in Arabic, it is means confirm. Actually, before we provided only one service, now we provided more than 200 services of different functions, either for the manufacturers, for the customers, or for the stakeholders in GSO member countries. We are now in this single MUTABIQ platform. We management for more than 500 registered company for vehicles, tire, and motorcycles. We review a yearly 40,000 certificates. And last year we have received satisfaction rate around 92%. This is that MUTABIQ platform services. I will not go deeply because it needs more than 2 hours to explain every service which are provided. But this is actually the main service which are provided to our stakeholders. We can review certificates for they can manufacture apply their certificates for vehicles, motorcycle, and tires because these certificates it is like a passport in order to export their product to GSO member countries. There is also very important one. This is VIN details. All the manufacturers can download the VIN numbers of the vehicles and link it to the recall. Actually, the recall also is one of the service provided in the GSO MUTABIQ. Actually, the recall is it is what is the defectives and how we can repair the defectives and how many countries and how many cars in each GSO member countries has these defectives and what is the link for each VIN numbers. Also, this is the GSO fuel economy guides. This is for our stakeholders, custom clearance guides that can download these two guide. Also, the technical regulations. Yearly, there is updating in the GSO regulation for motor vehicles, and manufacturers can download the GSO technical regulations in MUTABIQ system, and also there is consumer guide. See, maybe you don't have idea how is the conformity certificate looks like. This is, for example, for tires, and this is the test board. See, this is the format, how is generated automatically from the MUTABIQ platforms. This is that labels. Actually, if you have the approved certificate for vehicles and tires, these labels, it is generated automatically from the systems. Actually, this public, there is some public service provided by MUTABIQ. One service is you can find your VIN numbers if it is have the Gulf regulations or Gulf compliance, you can enter your VIN numbers. For example, I enter my vehicles. So the target country, it is in Oman because I purchased it from Oman. Uh, this is linked labels. So you can show you also your labels. There is also linked the certificates. Uh, this is also, you can show if there is any recall linked to these VIN numbers. The second service, if you want to buy new cars, okay, there is multiple categorized selections. Maybe you want according to the passenger count, body type, engine type, transmissions, fuel economy, also brand, commercial name, maybe if you want to specific commercial names, and what is your model year targets. You will find, according to your selections, you find your results. Actually, what are the main customers in our GSO? It is GSO member countries, and it's like SASO, manufacturer of vehicle, tires, and motorcycles, notification body, consumer, and also the GSO staffs. GSO staff is one of the main client in GSO. So if it is provide very good environments, it will be serve very good service to our stakeholders. Actually, what is the advantage of digital transformation in MUTABIQ platform? This is actually the real advantage. I didn't go to the Google and to write what is the advantage to use the digital transformations. It is if you have very fast service. Actually, before 2011, we do our certificate manually, and maybe it is take more than 2 months. Now it is take less than 10 days. We have the very accurate service rather than to be used manually. There is a lot of mistake, but if you have this service digitally, we less mistakes, so it will have very accurate services. Governance, all the data, it is saved and secure. Easy communication, because in our platform, we can communicate with the manufacturers in the platform itself. So it is no need to more communications with the mails. Less human resource, because if you have manuals, we need more people, but if it is electronically, so it is need less human resource. Lost cost, because see, this is I want to be explained more. In our platform, it is developed in our IT staffs. It is not depend on any third parties, because if you need any change it will be as a free, because it is our staff. Compared to if you depend on third party, if there is any small modification needs, will cost, it is very high cost. We can work everywhere, because I have my laptop, I have my phones, I can review the certificates in everywhere. So it is online services also. Either in my holidays, sometimes I feel boring, so I open my laptops to review some certificates. Satisfactions, it will be very high satisfactions. And finally, it is sustainability. We have the sustainability because if we have satisfactions, actually we have the sustainability, because we have very high satisfactions. We are in line with the technology which is existing in the current date. Actually, I don't like to have to use the disadvantage, but we have challenge to use the digital transformation and how we can solve it, and we already solve it. The first one, who do the job? I already mentioned that we have staffs. They are very motivated. They are very hardworking. If there is any error in the or problems or issuing in the MUTABIQ platforms, it is in less 5 minutes. This system it will be solved because we deal with more than 500 certificates, 500 companies. We deal for more than 40,000 certificates. If there is any delays, it will be effective in the certificate. There is a lot of pending certificates, and also there is also a lot of pending goods in the customs. Uh, this is skilled staffs. We have the skilled staffs in terms of technically or IT, because any organization can do the digital transformation for the employee important because everybody can know it. But for this very technically field like MUTABIQ system will deal with the technical side, technical field. It is very difficult how we can transmit or understand these regulations and transformation to our IT department. So we have very skilled and very technical staffs in GSO, and also IT. They are very motivated. They are very skilled staff. We have can work together. Sorry. Uh, where we before 2011 and now? This is 2011. We review the certificate manually, so it is take 2 months. Now it is less than 10 days. Communications, it is very less communication, but now it is very high. Service, it is only can provide the certificates for the manufacturers, but now we provide more than 20 services. Integration with the local system in GCC. Before it is zero, now there is interface MUTABIQ systems with our stakeholders. Now we have interface with Sabers, we have interface with Moyat in Dubai, we have interface in Oman with Hazm, we have interface in Tabiq in Kuwait, and in Bahrain as well. Thank you for your attention. And there is a last video. There is a last one I want to present about what is the MUTABIQ platforms in video show. Thank you very much. There is no sound. Uh, if you have any questions,
Regarding this the recall campaign for the van, okay. For any recall campaign, the OEM they used to issue all the instruction of the recall campaign, and the dealer has to announce it there. The information of the recall campaign, who's uploading in the system, is the OEM or the dealer, and how you MUTABIQ is monitoring that it's the recall campaign are being carried out.
actually, is that the recall it is done by the manufacturer itself.
Not the dealer.
It is not the dealers.
Okay.
So there is actually two type of recall. If it is a worldwide recall and Gulf recalls, it is related to the vehicles export to the GCC countries. So yes, there is recall done by the manufacturers, and actually also this recall it is interface to the national system in each of the GSO member countries. So because we don't have the responsibility at the GSO to follow up the recall, so each GSO member countries they have their own procedures to follow up the recall. Uh, any other questions before close? Okay, thank you.